Hello, everybody.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello, Paulinha. I can't see you. Can you open your camera?
Okay.
Thank you. Guys, this call is being recorded, and later on, I will share this on our YouTube channel. Is it okay with you?
Okay.
Yes, okay for me.
Good, very good. So, nice to meet you. My name is Anderson, for those who don't know me, and I'm gonna be leading this meeting. We're gonna first make our introductions. So I will let Felipe introduce himself and later Paulinha, and I'm gonna be the last one. Hopefully, other people will join us too. So go ahead, Felipe. You can start introducing yourself.
All right. Hi, I am Felipe. I am 27. I work with sport events and I am a video editor. My favorite hobby is playing video games like RPG and League of Legends. And this is it.
All right. So Felipe did a very good introduction. The idea is you talk about yourself, tell about your profession, your hobbies, a little bit about your life in case you want to share where you're from, things like that. Okay, so good job, Philippe. By the way, Philippe is my student, so he knows the structure of introduction. Um, Go ahead, Paulinha.
Okay. Hello, guys. My name is Ana Paula. I'm 36 years old. I'm mechanic aircraft. I live in Rio, but I born in Petrópolis, Rio de Janeiro. I like listen to music. Um, I like movie series. Example, Supernatural, Grey's Anatomy. Um, I think so. Easy.
A- All
Easy.
right. Nice to meet you, Ana Paula. I thought you were baptized Paulinha. All right, guys. So nice to meet you. My name's Anderson. I was born and raised in Campos do Jordão, and I currently live in Florianopolis, Santa Catarina. I have been teaching English since 2012, and I am undergraduated in marketing. I have a master degree in science, let's say that, and a PhD in experimental psychology. I like teaching English. That's one of my favorite activities because I like to learn languages, and when I teach, I learn. I also like to play board games. I'm a geek, and I enjoy dancing. That's my non-geek part. So I like to dance forró and zouk, and I also give dance class. I used to give it professionally, but nowadays I just give dance classes as a hobby here in Florianopolis. And well, I think this is it. That's me. So now we're gonna talk about 2024. And wait, there's one more person arriving. I gave people until 8:35 to join, so let's see those people. Fernando. Hello, Fernando.
Hello, teacher. Good evening.
Good evening. How's it going?
Oh, I'm good. Yes. What do you?
I'm good. This class is being recorded, and later on, I will share it on YouTube. Is that okay with you?
Okay, no problem.
All right. So, welcome to class. And the first step is to introduce yourself. Can you make your self introduction?
Okay, no. I'm Fernando. I'm 44. I live in Limeira, São Paulo. I am lab leader. Um, I study English with videos on YouTube, and that's it. I'm beginner yet.
All right. I have a question for you guys. First, nice to meet you. How did you learn English? Because everybody here is able to survive. All right, so that's really good. So, Philip, how did you learn English?
Now I am one of your students, but uh, I started watching YouTube videos and TV shows in English, original in with legends, before I started watching without legends.
I think you mean subtitles, right?
Yeah, subtitles.
Okay. All right. And what about you, Ana Paula?
Um, but first, I love in English, but I know speak very well. My husband is fluent in English, and I speak amazing, incredible. But I stay healthy and YouTube, some books I like read. Uh, this is
All right. Hey there, Carlos, Renan. How are you guys?
Hello, everyone. Good night.
Good
Hello, good
evening.
evening.
How's it
Good evening.
going?
Fine.
Renan, can you open your camera?
Oh yeah, I am arriving home in few minutes. I can connect with you with the video and audio. Everything's okay.
All right. This video is being recorded, and later on, I will share it on our YouTube channel. Are you guys okay with this, Carlos and Renan?
Okay, no problem.
All
Okay, no
right.
problem.
Thank you. So, the first step for you guys, the other guys have done that before, is to introduce yourselves. So, Carlos, can you talk about yourself?
Okay, I'm Carlos Victor. I'm 43 years old. I'm uh, I'm from Montes Claros, Minas Gerais, but I live today in Maranhão, São Luís, Maranhão. Okay, I'm software developer, uh, and I would improve my English. Uh,
What are your hobbies?
I like soccer, play soccer, in weekend on weekend, and play guitar too. Yeah. Yes.
All right, nice to meet you. What about you, Renan? What can you tell us about yourself?
Hello, everyone. Now it's okay. So my name is Renan. I am 31 years old. I am from São Bernardo do Campo, São Paulo. I am a mechanical engineer, and that's it. I think about my hobbies. I like to surf. I love to be in the ocean with the waves, etc. I love sports, and I think that's it.
All right. All right. Nice to meet you.
Nice to
Um,
meet you.
very good. I think there's someone else joining us. No, he didn't come through. All right. So the next thing we're talking about is how we learned English. So Philippe had shared his experience that he has studied first with YouTube videos and also TV shows with subtitles. Paulinha said she has learned English by talking to her fluent husband, and she still doesn't feel that confident when she speaks. But I think she can survive pretty well in English, so good job. We're gonna see the introductions of Thiago, and later on, the guys will share their way of learning English. Okay, So, hey, Thiago, how are you?
Good. And you?
I'm good. Welcome to our meeting. Um, Thiago, the first step is to introduce yourself. Let me just say hi to Alessandro too. Hey, Alessandro, how are you? Hello, Alessandro. Hello there. Well, I think he's in trouble to connect. Um, hello.
Hi everyone.
Hi, Alessandro. How are you?
I am fine.
All
Very
right.
well.
Welcome to our meeting. The meeting is being recorded, so I hope you guys don't mind it. Is that okay with you, Thiago and Alessandro? I will share this
Okay.
video later on YouTube, okay?
Okay.
Is it okay, Alessandro? All right.
Okay, okay.
Thank you. So the first step is to introduce yourself. So, Alessandro, what can you tell us about yourself? Can you introduce yourself to everybody?
My name is Alessandro Grijalva. I am from Peru, Lima, the capital of the Peru. Um, I am 80 years old. Um, I'm I would like football, play basketball, swimming pool, swimming, and really.
And what do you do for a living?
Mm, um, I am working. Um, at,
What's your
um,
profession?
um, uh, I am a professional career accountant.
Okay.
Accountant is really good.
All
Really.
right. I live in a hostel, and the owner of the hostel where I live is from Peru too. So she talks a lot about Peru. Hey,
It's,
Thiago,
Hey.
yes.
what can you tell us about yourself?
Oh, my name is Thiago. I live in Palm Bay, Florida. I I like this motorcycle. I cook. I cook. Cook is my prof. My I am a doctor. Is technician processes in America. Okay.
All right. Where
All
do you
right.
live?
I live in Palm Bay, Florida.
And what are your hobbies?
Motorcycles.
All right. Very good. Very good. And cooking, right?
Yes, I cook.
All right.
Chef.
Well, guys, now the next step is to tell how you learned English. And it's Fernando's turn. So, hey, Fernando, how
Hey,
have you learned English?
oh, I did some classes on the past, but I'd like to visit other countries because this I start to learn English.
All right. What about you, Carlos? How have you learned English?
Uh, uh, in past, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I I have I have many others classes, but I always start and stop. uh, it's common. but I today I study online.
All
Okay.
right. Do you take like a course or do you study on your own?
Of course, I I do mentoring
Cool. All right.
uh, for working abroad.
Very good. Renan, what can you tell us about your learning process? How did you learn English?
Yeah, actually, as uh, Carlos or Fernando mentioned that before, I tried to study by myself in the past, and now in my job, I need to speak English every day. And since the middle of the last year, I started to do some classes with a particular teacher, and so now I am focused on this activity with these classes, with the study, all the studies with in the time that I have no appointments. I I study.
All right. That's
Yeah.
wonderful. What
Yeah.
about you, Thiago? What's your learning methodology?
Yeah, I 4 months is mm, internet is teacher particular teacher,
Private teachers.
private teachers
Okay.
is very necessary in living in America.
Yeah. All right, guys. Um, before we go to the next question, I just would like to say that I give mentoring classes too. Thiago has just started. He had 2 classes with me already. And Felipe is having classes with me for, I think, 1.5 months. So if you guys ever need classes, you can talk to me later on WhatsApp. And the classes are both 101 or group class. Thiago takes both, and Felipe takes the group class. They are very interactive, similar to what we're doing here, but usually with small groups, like 2 to 4 people in the class. So if it if that makes sense to you, we work with grammar and everything, but we never speak Portuguese in the class, not even the students. So that's the goal, because in real life we never speak Portuguese to an American, right? So that's it. All right, the next step is, why do you want to learn English? Okay, but we're gonna make it a little more interactive. So you will have to select one person and you will have to talk about them. So they will talk about themselves. For example, oh, I want to learn English because I want to travel. And then you will have to talk about me. Oh, Anderson wants to learn English because he wants to travel. And then you talk about yourself, okay? So make it short to help your classmates, okay? Um, let's start with Thiago.
Hmm,
Thiago, why do you want to learn English?
I don't know. Sorry.
What's the motivation for you to
Oh,
learn
yes.
English?
I live in America. My work is very necessary.
Okay. So, Renan, why does Thiago want to learn English?
Why does Thiago wants to learn it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think because of the country that he is, the place where he is, and about his job. I think it's important to speak English because you are not only actually you are not in the place that the people can speak Portuguese. So you must understand, you must speak every day. If you don't do this, you can be in trouble. Okay.
That's right. Now, what about you, Rena? Why do you want to learn English?
Yeah. Actually, since I was 15 years old, I like to study English. I like the language, etc. But I confess to you that I am a little lazy about this topic. But today it's very necessary for my job. I have English meetings every day, and I confess to you that's very difficult for me because there are many accents with the people from other countries, etc. And so I must study every day to improve the speech, to improve the listen, etc.
All
etc.
right.
Yeah.
Philippe, why does Renan want to learn English?
Rena wants to learn English because his work needs this. To work better, Rena needs this. He says a few minutes ago he needs to say every day in English, and this is very important for him. So I
Very
think
good.
is this.
That's it. And why do you want to learn English?
I I want to learn English because it's very useful for study. I am a video editor and have too much content in English if compared with Portuguese. So it's very important for my work, and it's good to see videos and TV shows too.
Okay, wonderful. Fernando, why does Philippe want to learn English?
Oh, because it is important for his job. He's like to watch videos and the movies without the subtitles, and that's it. I don't
All
have no
right.
problem.
What about you, Fernando? Why is English important to you?
Oh, like Hannah told us, I like the language, and I'd like to visit to travel to other country to visit the U.S. and on the past I wish to live in U.S. but today I don't know if it is possible. I have two kids now, and it is more difficult to live to live there,
Okay.
and that's it.
Carlos, let's see what Carlos can tell about you. So, Carlos, why does Fernando want to learn English?
And Fernando like the English, uh, and Fernando would visit other country. Uh, his pretend travel abroad. And the sun, I did understand what say the sun.
Can you explain this part, Fernando,
I'm
about your
sorry,
kids?
teacher. I lost my connection.
All right, so I will explain him. He said that he used to want to move to the US, but he changed his mind because now he has some kids and he considers more difficult to go to another country when you have kids.
Okay.
What about you, Carlos? Why do you wanna learn English?
Okay. Uh, Now I I do a mentoring for interviews uh, for work abroad, Uh, it's important for my work. I pretend get more opportunities abroad. Okay, my job. The the market is hot. IT.
It makes sense. You can work remotely.
Yeah.
Good. All right, guys. Now we're going to go to the core part of the meeting, which is talking about New Year resolutions. The activity is going to be very simple. You're going to talk about 3 New Year resolutions you have. Your classmate will give you advice on how to achieve those resolutions. And then they will talk about their own New Year resolutions. The next classmate will give you advice. All right. So that's the idea. For example, this is John and this is Michael. Okay. So Michael's New Year resolution. Oh, I want to have a 6-pack. I want to make 1 million. And I want to have a beautiful girlfriend. And then John will say, all right, Mike, so you should go to the gym. You should start buying bitcoins. Just kidding. And you should install Tinder on your phone. All right. So that's the idea. I know they are terrible solutions, but just so you see. So the modal verb for you to give advice is should. But you can also say, oh, you better. Oh, you better install Tinder on your phone, for example. Or you better go out to meet more people. All right, so that's the idea. So let's go. I will go first with my New Year resolutions, which are very similar to what I said. So I would like to get a 6-pack. For those who don't know, 6-pack is when you have the muscles in the abs. All right, so I would like to have a 6-pack. I would like to save 100,000, and I don't know the third one. Yeah, let's say I would like to find a beautiful girlfriend. So go ahead, Renan. What can you tell me? What advice can you offer me?
Yeah. About the second point, I'm going to begin with this because I forgot about the first one, but I will try to talk about the second first. If you want to save a quantity of money, you should um, you should begin to save little or little or bit little quantity of money. You
Little
you
by
can
little.
little by little. You can't think about the thousands, the 100,000, the 1 million, etc. If you don't begin with the little, so you have to save first the real the little money. If you can take care of the little money, you can take care of a big quantity of money. And about the third point, I could say, you mentioned that about the gym, but I think you should do some activities, some sports. It's not only because of the health, but it's important for you, the way you feel confident to speak with a girl, etc. It helps a lot. And so, can you repeat about the first topic for me? Continue.
Yeah, the first is I would like to get a 6-pack.
6-pack. When you say 6-pack, it's about. Is it
What
about?
is this, Fernando? What is a
Maybe
6-pack?
the be fit like this or
Yeah,
no?
almost that. Can you
The,
explain that, Philippe?
It's like a ABS, repen ABS,
Abs.
okay,
and like
Like the muscles in the abs.
Ah, okay,
like a
okay.
Shiba.
Yes. So the third one Uh, I can say the same about the first one. Okay, you should exercise your body. You should go to the gym and train every day to get the results that you want. I think that's it.
All right, thank you. What about you? What are your 3 New Year resolutions? Make it short so the other person doesn't get sacrificed, okay?
Yeah, yeah. Let me think. Actually, I think it's important for everyone to save money. So I want to save a quantity of money to pay my apartment. My apartment. The second one it's about the gym.
So,
Actually,
so let me interrupt you. You don't want to save money, you want to pay out the apartment,
yes, I want to pay out the apartment.
okay?
The second is to lose a quantity of weight. Okay, because I'm trying. So let this part to the guys to advise me. And so about the third, it's about soccer. I think I love to play soccer, and since the beginning of the pandemic, I didn't play, and so I want to come back with this sport.
Okay. So, Carlos, what advice can you give our mate here? The first one is to save money to pay the apartment.
Uh, I did understand the dynamic.
You need to give him ideas on how to do that. Oh, if you want to save money to pay the apartment, you should do that.
uh,
Give him ideas to save money.
Idea for Renan.
Yeah,
Win the.
for him to pay his apartment.
Okay. I don't know. The work. A lot of work every day.
Hard
So
work.
work
Yeah.
harder.
Work hard.
Okay. The
Uh,
second one he wants to do is lose weight.
Lose weight.
Yeah, he wants to get very slim.
Mm.
Yeah, I am a little fat. Okay. Yeah.
Okay. I think that you have uh, they stop the food.
Okay.
uh,
Eat less.
Less food is more important.
Because stop,
And
he's gonna die if he stop.
okay, less food. Okay. uh, Exercise is important too, but I think more important less food.
Okay. And the other one is to I forgot. Can you help me
Please.
remember, Venan?
About playing soccer.
Oh yeah, come back to soccer.
Yeah.
That's your specialty, Carlos.
Okay. You do you play
He
soccer?
doesn't play. He
Ah,
wants to start again.
okay. Uh, I think that you start play more slow, but don't. Or you know, don't machucar.
I don't know this language. You need to speak in
Okay.
English.
Oh, sorry. uh,
He needs to start slow.
Start low. I don't
He
know.
needs to go easy. Go easy. All right.
Yeah.
Carlos, what are your resolutions? 3 resolutions for 2024.
Okay. First resolutions. I better my English.
Okay.
Uh, Second, I don't many time for my family with my family.
So you
Uh,
want to make time for your family.
yeah, more time
Okay.
with my family. Uh, the three. Uh, I don't. Uh, I don't time time, but uh, I pray.
Okay, pray.
Yeah,
Hello, God.
I don't mm, very pray.
You want to go to church.
Yeah,
Okay. You want to have more time to go to church.
yeah.
Okay. So, Fernando, what can you tell us? What can you tell Carlos? The
Oh,
first one is
learn English, improve English.
yeah,
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So you need study or to be with the English the most time of your day, talking and thinking in English and uh, all the opportunity that you have. You need to talk or to think or heard in English. Maybe talk um, alone, but it will be help you to improve your English. And sometimes if you have the opportunity like this to participating in the class uh, or to do class on internet, it is important too. And I I know I have sure that you will improve your English more quickly. That's it.
for sure. You can see that the best English speakers in this meeting, them both take mentoring classes. Philippe and Renan, they both have a private teacher to help. So professional help always leads you to better results because you optimize your time, right? So you achieve better results in less time and it helps you keep on motivated. So it helps a lot for sure. About the second point, it was
Time for
More.
family.
time
Yeah.
for family. Very good.
Okay. I think the second and the third the third question it is I can resolve together
Yeah,
like you can uh, how do you say not is the less time or most of time spend you can spend your time with your family to go to the church. If you go to the church you can solve the two questions that you told us. And the last visit of the church um, you can go out to eat and have fun with your family. I don't know if you have children or kids. Maybe you have, and this time is good. The last of the day, you will study. You you just working in this time on the night. You go to the church and have fun with your family and eat a good food. And uh, I can you will be more happy like this. That's it.
That's a very smart solution. You
Okay.
Oh,
solved two problems at once. Very
yeah.
Yeah.
good.
Okay.
Now it's your turn, Fernando. What are your three New Year resolutions?
Okay. I'd like to be more. Uh, how do you say? Like when the person is.
I think he lost connection.
When you stop something, example, uh, if you start the course and the the few time you stopped, you know, you need the consistent, not is
You want to
the
be more consistent.
consistent. I'd like to be more consistent. Um, I'd like to save money to travel and I'd like to change of the work,
All right, to find a new job
a new job. Yeah.
or to change career.
Well, I'd like to work and homework
Online.
online. If I work online, I know I will have more time to do other things.
Okay, good. Philippe, can you provide some advice, some piece of advice to Fernando?
Yeah. The first one, be more consistent. I think you should create a routine and be more specific in the things you need to do every single day. Because if you start to do something and do one day and in the next day you don't do that, usually you will stop doing this thing, you know.
Yes, I know.
The second, save money for travel. It's I will copy you a little. You can you want to change your work line. You want to work in something online, making homework. So if you can, you should study something, pay a little more. You was you you are making now, make more money, some work better for you in this time in and making more money and working online, you will have some money to travel. I think is a good solution. Not very good, but it's a solution.
It
Okay.
solves two problems at once. Very good, very good. Yeah,
Yeah.
you could maybe find remote work for an American company that pays you in dollars, and then the salary will be higher. But to do that, you need to improve your English. But, anyways, you can start trying because many times we start creating conditions for ourselves, and those conditions are just in our head, you know. Like maybe they just want somebody who can survive in English but code really well, for example, or they want somebody who can survive in English but can do the boring tasks they don't want to do, and they will give you those tasks, explain it to you, you will understand it and execute, and they will pay you in dollars, and you will have better results for your life. So we shouldn't create conditions that are not there, you know, imaginary conditions. Like I have a friend who wants to have a girlfriend, and he was like, oh yeah, when I have a six-pack I will have a beautiful girl. Then he started going to the gym, and then he said, "Oh well, now when I have a car, I will have a beautiful girl." Then he bought a car. "Oh well, but now I'm too old to have a beautiful girl." So there's always a condition, but the condition is always in his mind, because when he was saying that, I had a big belly full of fat, and I was with a beautiful girlfriend. And then when he was talking about the car, I was going by bus, and I had a beautiful girlfriend by my side. And then when he said, "I'm too old, I have the same age. And last year I had a beautiful girlfriend." So that's it. Like the conditions are usually in our minds. So maybe you should start trying what you want to test the market to see if the conditions are real. Maybe they are not. Maybe you are creating them. All right, guys. I hope you guys have enjoyed this meeting. I will share it on our YouTube channel, and I will share the link within our meeting group. I would like to hear some feedback from you. But first, I'd like to say that this meeting is going to be every 2 weeks for the whole year. It's not a New Year resolution that I stop in the first month. So it's going to be every 2 weeks for the entire year. And I hope you guys can make it every 2 weeks. If you don't start the class, you are still very welcome here in the meetings, okay? It's not a meeting only for students of mine. So it's really to help you and to give you some guidance, okay? I would like to hear some feedback. I will start with Renan to follow the same order. So, Renan, do you like the meeting?
Yeah, yeah, I like it a lot. Actually, I don't know when you began with these meetings, but for me, it's the first one, and I like it so much. It's very nice the way you drive us to the matters, etc. It's very nice. I think I will join with you in other meets.
All
I
right.
want to. Yeah.
I'd like to see you here. Yeah, that's similar to the dynamics I hold in class, so it's very easy to control because it's very similar. I'm used to it every day. But the meetings, I didn't hold any meeting last year, so it's the first meeting in a long time. That's why.
Oh, sorry. So I began in the start. Okay.
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
starting with me. So that's
Yeah.
it.
Thank you.
I thank you for coming. Carlos, what can you tell us?
I I like uh, I love I love it this class. The first class with you, uh, I uh, I saw
Hmm.
you in YouTube, but I didn't watch in class. Uh, oh, but I love it.
Thank you.
Thank
Fernando, what can you tell us?
Oh, I made the most of this meeting. I could challenge myself on the past. I don't know. I don't know when. Maybe 2 years. 2 years ago, I did a class with you and the other girl, and I didn't in this time what it means the habit, and I made the confused the rabbit, oh
Okay.
this, oh it was uh, uh, I couldn't forgot like this, and after that I study more, and now I like you. I like it to. I like it to understand the most of the meeting, and it was grateful for me.
Wonderful. I'm glad you made progress since then.
Yeah.
It was on the weekend, I think, when you attended. Philippe, what about you? It's our first meeting too, right?
Yeah. First, I want to ask something. This meeting will be always on Thursday in the same time,
Not
or
sure. I'm not sure. But at first, yeah.
all right. I really like the idea of you doing meetings open to all students, not your students, but all. This is very useful for me and for my friends. At the next meeting, I will ask my friends to participate with you.
Okay.
I really like.
All right. Thank you. And that's it. It's good for my students too, because they have the opportunity to talk to people who don't have the same background as they do. They learn, every student of mine learns the same things. So when a student of mine talks to other, everybody understands each other. But when a student of mine talks to a different person, they might choose a different word, a different sentence. They have may have a different intonation. So it's really good to test it out, right? All right, guys, I'd like to congratulate you for arriving at the end of the meeting. Thank you so much once again, and I'll see you in the next meeting. Take care. Have a good night.
Take care.
Have a good one,
Bye.
guys.
Bye.
See you. Bye.